What do you have here?
Hey Andy, how you doing? I've got my new iPad here, and I've got BTV up in Safari. So this is Daisy Whitney.
San Jose, reporting for BTV and NBC Bay Area as part of our series of interviews with Cisco. Talk to Cisco
Let's see it big.
marketing about its strategy with flip cameras.
Look at that. It's beautiful.
Excellent.
Really, really, really beautiful.
Tell us what's going on with
There's Ken Wirt.
introduced a new version around Christmas.
And what's nice about this, Andy, is this video embed here. If you come to this page with a normal web browser on a normal computer, it's going to be Flash and it's going to be the regular blip player. But when somebody visits on an iPad, we detect that they're coming in on an iPad, and instead we show an HTML5 video. We have an HTML5 player that looks and feels and actually behaves exactly like our Flash player. Apple devices, aside from their computers, don't now support Adobe Flash, and instead they support H.264 and HTML5. HTML5 is a new way to embed video on the web without having to use any proprietary software. So most of the video that you see out there right now is played back using proprietary software from Adobe. Basically what's happening now is video is getting to the same level as images on the web. It's just natively supported. What's nice about this is kind of twofold. One is it's totally open. You can do whatever you want. You don't have to get a license from some third-party company and pay a lot of money to serve HTML5 video. But most importantly, you can actually do a lot of really cool stuff with HTML5 and JavaScript that you can't necessarily do with Flash. You can write JavaScript to edit video directly in the browser, just for example. The possibilities are endless, and basically what's happening in these next couple of years, video is becoming a first-class citizen on the internet.
Let's go to Blip. Let's see how it looks, how the display page looks.
Let's do it. So I'm going to go to Blip. And this is a special skin that we made just for the iPad, and it's touch sensitive. It's really beautiful. This is just our regular website, but with a slightly different design on it. And I can go through, and with my finger, I can just flip through to different episodes. And then let's see here. Let's watch something. Let's watch a joke. So I come through, and this is actually the video view page. It looks completely different than the normal Blip site. And I'm just going to click play on this. And there you go, old Jews telling jokes.
It's a big one.
Yeah.
Big hit.
And then I can go over, we actually have a special channel on the Blip Destination site if you're coming with an iPad, and we'll bring you app reviews right there.
Fantastic.
This is lost on the iPad through the ABC application. And they are serving ads here. I'm not sure what ad server they're using to do it, but it's very cool, and it shows us what we're all going to be able to do in the near future.
It's important for designers to wear their clothes they design. I actually need to get a belt too. People always comment on.
And then we can go back and we can see, maybe watch an episode of V here.
This is one of the only ones you've seen that has ads.
This is really the only video.
The following episode is presented with limited commercials.
This is really the only video I've seen on the iPad so far that's carrying ads. Yeah.
It's the difference between having to and wanting to. The Craftsman rear-propelled mower.
Okay, so let me ask you about there's the issue of inserting ads into this new ecosystem, which is kind of important because it is a business. Where does it stand now for you and for other people who are, putting these videos, these streaming videos onto the iPad and other Apple devices?
Well, right now everybody is, HTML5 players have two functions. One is to make sure that the video works on the iPad and iPhone. The other is, we all know that HTML5 is the future, so we're all kind of putting it out there and as quickly as we can, and if you like, kind of experimenting, right? Not many people are serving ads in HTML5 yet. And the reason is because we all spent so much time and energy and resources building ad support for Flash. We basically have to do that all over again for HTML5, and that takes time. I'd say that you should probably expect ads to start being served in HTML5 at scale in a meaningful way in the next 3 to 6 months. But there's a lot of work that needs to go on there. we can all do it right now if we want to. The problem is that all of the tracking and all of the testing and all of the assurances that you need that all the ads are working perfectly aren't quite there yet.
Netflix. I love Netflix.
Yep, Netflix on the iPad right here. They released an app the day that the iPad was released.
Previously on Weeds.
Behold, the incorporated city of Majestic. What we need is to redirect a small portion of our sewage through your town.
Shit Highway could be our road to riches.
We need these votes.
Golf membership.
Awesome, man. Hey, Mike, thanks for the visit.
Thank you, Andy. Always a pleasure to see you, man.
All right.